Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Haziq Azman with the card matric number B0717107119. Today, I would like to present about my bachelor degree project report. My project report title is Design and Simulation of Portable Water Heater for 70 gallons of water using CATIA V5 and Autodesk CFD software. The problem statement of my report is only fits to one place. The present design of water heater limited to one water heater for one place only. It cannot be portable and cannot be bring to the anywhere. The second one is the heat limited amount of water. It only can heat the water that flow at that time only and cannot heat the large amount of water. And it also have a big in size, and it has a big in size that cause they use a lot of space. And next, it also has the high maintenance. The maintenance of the present design of water heater will costly because it contain many parts. Next, we go to the research objective and scope. The first research objective is to design a portable water heater using a CATIA V5 software. And the second objective is to analyze a portable water heater heating process using Autodesk CFD software. And the research scope of the project is, the first one is the analysis of thermal limited to the comparison of the diameter coil that affect heat transfer and coil's temperature in heating process. The second one is the portable water heater operating in the range of not more than 70 degrees Celsius with a volume of less than 70 gallons within 20 minutes. Next, we go to the literature review. The first literature review is type of matter for heating process. Dr. Abdul Jabbar and Khalif, 2016, state the percentage increase in the heat transfer coefficient for the aluminium is 26%, and for the copper is 37%, and the iron metal is 25%. And it was found that the use of copper and aluminium metal for the production is preferred compared to the iron metal. Next review is the shape of coil. Based on Bayesian B 2015, the pi foundation heat exchanger including a spiral shape configuration has the highest efficiency of heat transfer. In comparison, the spiral shape type can reduce the water temperature by about 7.744 degree Kelvin compared to the other type. And next review is the computational fluid dynamic CFD analysis. The Jaya Chandrayah D 2016 state an attempt is made in paper to evaluate the helical coil heat exchanger heat transfer characteristic through a CFD analysis. The model is designed using CATIA V5 software. And the right side is the formula for the heat transfer rate, which is Q is the heat transfer, M is the mass of the material, Cp is the surface heat of the material, Ti is the inlet temperature, and To is the outlet temperature. And next we go to the project flowchart. The flowchart shows the step and procedure while doing this project. The flowchart process contains 5 elements. And at the left side, we can see the project flowchart, which is start from the preliminary research and final literature review on the topic. And then data gathering about CFD analysis, which consists of boundary condition, geometry, dimension, fluid and material properties, modeling and meshing. And next, we develop CATIA V5 and CFD modeling, run simulation, and analyze the result obtained. And if the result is okay, we can continue to the report writing and the presentation. Then we go to the design selection. As you can see, at the left side is the design A, and the middle one is the design B, and the right side is the design C. And then next we go to the design selection and design scoring. The design selection process consists of 5 functions, which is the heat transfer efficiency, portability, ease of fabricate, space saving, and ease of use. And the design B and design C has got the highest score in the design selection process and can continue to the design scoring process, which is on the right side. In the design scoring process, it's a weight of 30% for the heat transfer efficiency, 25% for the portability, 20% for the ease of fabricate, 15% of the space saving, and 10% of ease of use. And to calculate the weight score, we just to multiply the weight and the rating. And for the design scoring process, the design C has the highest total score rank, which is the 4.65, and the design C can continue to the next process. And next we go to the computational fluid dynamic, CFD analysis. The CATIA V5 software is used to develop the model of the portable water heater coils. The thermal analysis will run by using the computational fluid dynamic, CFD software. Several steps have been done on the CFD software before the analysis can be run. And from the analysis, the inlet temperature and the outlet temperature can be achieved from the analysis. Next, we go to the result and discussion. The discussion and analysis of the model of portable water heater coil are made using CATIA V5 and Autodesk Computational Fluid Dynamic CFD software. The main objective of the project is to compare 3 types of coil diameter, which is the 8mm, 9mm, and 10mm. The thermal analysis of 3 different coil diameter will run in CFD software, which from the analysis, the heat transfer of each coil can be calculated and can be compared to each other. And for the coil that achieve the highest value of heat transfer will be chosen to be used in the simulation of the portable water heater. Next is the result and analysis of 8mm coils diameter. And the left side is the temperature distribution in the coil for the 8mm coil. And the right side is the graph temperature versus time for the coil. And the value of heat transfer for the 8mm coil is 45,131 and 31.36 watt, with the inlet temperature of 100 and outlet temperature of 19.11 degrees Celsius. And next we go to the result analysis of 9mm coils diameter. And this is the temperature distribution in the coil for the 9mm coil, and the graph temperature versus time for the coil, and the heat transfer value for the 9mm coil is 44,205.19 watt, with the inlet temperature is 100 degrees Celsius and the outlet temperature is 20.77 degrees Celsius. And next we go to the result analysis of 10mm coils diameter. And this is the temperature distribution in the coil for the 10mm coil. And the right side is the graph temperature versus time for the coil. And the heat transfer rate that is calculated for the 10mm coil is 44,339.09 watt, with the inlet temperature of 100 degrees Celsius and the outlet temperature of 20.53 degrees Celsius. And next we go to the chosen portable water heater coil. The chosen diameter coil for the portable water heater is 8 mm. It is because, as we can see on the table at the left side, the 8 mm coil has the highest temperature achieved by the coil, which is 97.042 degrees Celsius, and it also has the highest heat transfer rate, which is the 45,131.36 watt. And the simulation analysis is continued for the portable water heater using 8 mm coil. And next we go to the portable water heater simulation analysis. The model of portable water heater's coil is being tested in the water heating simulation by using the Autodesk CFD software. And the water heating simulation uses 70 gallons of water, which is equivalent to 265 liters of water. And the water will be heated by the 8 meter coil in 20 minutes. And the method for the simulation is joule heating. And the model uses 240 volt and 13 ampere for the simulation. And the simulation will collect the data of the water temperature every 60 seconds in 20 minutes. And the right side is the temperature distribution in the water when the simulation is running. Next, we go to the result of the water heating simulation. This is the temperature distribution in water at the end of simulation process. And the right side is the graph temperature versus time for the water. As we can see, the water temperature is increased by the time in 20 minutes. Next, we go to the heat transfer of portable water heater simulation. The initial temperature of the water heater is 28.9 degrees Celsius, and the volume of the water is 265 liter, which is 0.625 meter cube, and the mass of the water is 622.5 kg. The heat transfer rate for the simulation process is 105,373.96 kilowatt with the initial temperature of 28.9 degrees Celsius and the final temperature of 69.4159 degrees Celsius. Next, we go to the conclusion. The portable water heater's coil was designed and developed by using the CATIA V5 software, and then it will be exported to the Autodesk CFD software to run the thermal analysis. The comparison of the three coil diameter, which are 8 mm, 9 mm, and 10 mm, was done. The 8 mm is chosen because the 8 mm has the highest value of the heat transfer and the highest temperature achieved by the coil. And for the simulation, the water temperature reached 69.4159 degrees Celsius in 20 minutes, and the calculated heat transfer for this process is 105,373.96 kilowatt. And next, the design model of portable heater operate nicely and have the specification that should be linear to the objective and scope of the project. Next, this is the reference of the project. That's all from me. Thank you.